everybody, it's your pal the Drone Trucker on the Trucker Pass YouTube video. Today we're going to discuss trip planning. Trip planning in a truck driver's area for teeth is very important. It's how they find out where they're going, where they're picking up, where they're going, fuel stops, where they're going to park for the night, and anything else that goes with it from the time that they start their pre-trip to the time they do their post-trip and done for the day. This will help you figure out how to trip plan, and this is the way I've been doing it for 10 years now. So I'm going to go over this is one thing that every driver should have. They should have a motor carrier road atlas. This one is 2019. I do need to get a new one. I highly suggest you get new ones every year, or depending on, because a lot of things change over time. You know, roadways change, new roads, restrictions. You know, there are some towns out there that will put new truck route signs, and you know, where, hey, you can't go down this road, even though on the atlas it shows it. So it's not 100% accurate, but it's really close to knowing what roads are no-nos. And in the front of the book, it also tells you where the way stations, low clearances, and restrict routes. But I will include that in this video. And so so stay tuned. We're going to get into the Qualcomm on what a load assignment looks like when it comes to a truck that has the OmniTrack system built in or installed in the truck itself. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, we're back here. We're on the Qualcomm now. So this is, of course, the main screen of the Qualcomm. You got, of course, you know, I did a video of this before, but here's just a refresher. You got your messages, your hours of service, your driver login, vehicle inspection, and this is your navigation, which there's a driver that works for our company, Tom Bell. I'll put a link in his description. He does a very good job on the navigation part, so I'll put the link in the bio, or I'll put a tag up on the top right corner or left corner. You got your critical event reporting, media manager and workflow. Don't really work with that, but the critical event is like if you have an accident or if there's an emergency on the truck. Then of course you got your scanning. We do have in-cab scanners that we use, but now since we're doing the TransFlow app, I will do a video on how to do the TransFlow app for to scan in your paperwork and all that. You got your vehicle performance monitoring, vehicle diagnostics, trailer management, driving trainer, and OTAP, which is something that has to do with the shop. Then you got your settings, and then you got your system and diagnostics. Now I will say this right here, when you go to your settings, you could do calibration. So when you hit calibrate, you see this little plus sign. You hit it again, and now it's going to calibrate the touchscreen. Calibration succeeded, so now your screen is calibrated. So anyway, so go back to the main menu, go to messages. So whenever we get a load assignment, if we want a load assignment, what we do is go into ready for dispatch. You hit ready for dispatch. They'll send you your load assignment and all the information you need. Every company's different, so it depends on your company, depends on how they want to do it. So here's the load assignment. You got your trip number. You got if we had multiple pickups or drops, then the name. Then you got your trip number, which is our number that we use to get paid. Then you got the city, brewery where we picked up, the address, the state and city, the phone number, pickup date, pickup time, the BOL number, and the trailer number. And then, so we picked this load up in La Crosse. And the loaded miles was 1457. Empty was deadhead because we picked up in the same city. So like I said, every company is different. You'll have to check with your company if they pay you deadhead miles if you are in the same city of your pickup. So right there, so now we'll go to the next one. That's where we're at, or that's where we're delivering to, is Lakeland, Florida. Phone number, all the information you need. Has a delivery date and time. If you know you're going to be early or late, of course, let your dispatch know or your driver manager, and they will discuss it with you or get a hold of customer service on if you can deliver early or deliver late, depending on the situations. So every situation is different. So now we're going to go here. This is where they had us fuel up. Our fuel solution was in Pilot at Mount Vernon, then Pilot in Ocala, Florida, and they tell us to fill up both times, which is pretty simple. This is the route suggestion they give us that we pretty much gotta follow. I mean, if it's off and on, or like if it's a little bit different because it's going to better you reach out to your driver manager and say, hey, if I go this route, it'll save me some time or save money. So you just go by doing all that. And then, of course, they sending us messages and stuff like that. So pretty much that's what it looks like whenever we get a load assignment. They give us that load assignment. You write stuff down. Then you go to this. This is the Garmin. Let me see here. All right. This right here is the Garmin 780. This is one of the GPSs that we use. So it's a very, very decent GPS. I think I'll do a video on this at a later time. But this is one thing we use. And then also use your cell phone. Cell phone can be very helpful. It gives you an idea on the satellite imaging view of like what the place looks like. But I will say this, even though you got this navigation, make sure you follow within reason, because GPSs are not 100% accurate. So you use your sense, your common sense. If you have to, call a shipper, receiver, ask for directions, ask dispatch, send you some directions. And so hopefully, that's helped out a little bit. I'm going to do some more videos later on. So please stay safe, and talk to you.